Hey, Steve Zook here. Welcome back to the Guitar Ladder System. I'm using an LH350. I get great ones, by the way, if you need one. But anyway, let's talk about Cycle 4. And just so you understand, if you've been on the Guitar Ladder System for a while, you want to go back and repeat some of those cycles, even if you're a little bored with them. It's just you're learning a vocabulary. When you learn how to put chords together and you learn how to almost like speak sentences with different words, you're learning how to put chords together. You're developing, kind of a quartal vocabulary. It's really powerful. So you want to, after you've been with the Guitar Ladder System, a couple months or whatever, and you've done, even if you've just done like 4 or 5 studies, go back and play the other ones as well. Okay. Cycle 4, and things do double up a little bit. It's a long explanation, but it has to do with things I did years ago, and then adding to the Guitar Ladder System. Everything in the Guitar Ladder System, or I should say, everything in the book Modern Chord Cycles for the Guitar, which is this book, is all included in the Guitar Ladder System, and a ton more, by the way. I kind of took off on this. This was distributed years ago by Carl Fisher, and it was actually reviewed by Guitar Player magazine, but I added a ton to this. But anyway, so Cycle 4 involves chordal harmony, which is chords built out of perfect fourths. So we have this. You just want to play this slow. I'm just messing around there. But the important thing, again, about the Guitar Ladder System is don't overthink it. Turn off that analytical, judgmental left part of your brain. Music's a right brain thing. Just do the chord studies, do the cycles, absorb it, and it will kind of fall into your subconscious mind. So anyway, and like I said, this is kind of combines chordal harmony, which is chords built out of perfect fourths with major 7 flat 5 sounds. Then it kind of repeats the idea, If you want to add a little rhythm to it, that's cool. But just when you're starting off, just play it. Don't worry about the rhythm. And if you've been with me a while and you've been in the Guitar Ladder System for 5-6 months, start making up your own cycles too. You can always just start with one chord and then improvise from there. Even if you just add 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 more chords, and even if it doesn't sound good, it's important that you start to kind of let your brain know that you want to start creating a little bit. So, if you've been in the system for a while, start trying to improvise a little bit and don't worry about the results. Just give it a shot. So Cycle 4 again from my book. We have. This is a great ninth form, by the way. And if you need a lower arch top, I really do get the best ones. I deal directly with the company. I've been with them for probably longer than anybody. The national sales manager, Brian, is a friend of mine, and you don't have to worry. You'll get a really good one if you get a lower from me, and the value is huge. And if I don't like it, it's very rare that it happens, but if there's a little cosmetic issue, I just send it back and get another one, so you're really safe. But again, so you can add a little bit of rhythm if you want. And again, if you've been in the system for a while, even if you've just done 4 or 5 studies, go back and play the other ones again, even if it seems a little boring, because you're inputting that information into your mind. And then, like I said, try to improvise a little bit. Okay, so that's cycle number 4. Just take your time with it and listen. And if you have been in this system for a while, because I do bounce around, and just so you understand, it's totally okay to do that. We don't have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All the different chord studies reinforce the other chord studies, so don't worry about it if we're bouncing around. I kind of use my intuition. But once you get going on this a little bit, you might want to, improvise, a little bit. And don't, worry about this, but it will come at the right time. But that's why it's so important that we keep exposing your conscious and subconscious mind to new tension and resolution, to new ways of putting chords together. Like I said, it's almost like speaking. You learn chords in terms of groups of chords, and how they go together, and then you develop your vocabulary, and it really does feed the musical mind. I've seen students just have really unbelievable results with this system, so it's been proven, folks. So just like I said, just don't think a lot, put your ego on the back burner, just do the studies, it will work. Okay. And like I said, it starts down here in the 2nd fret, okay, and then it comes up. All right. So again, just be patient. Just play the studies. Don't overanalyze it, and they will sink into your conscious and subconscious mind, and they will do the trick. And if you've been with me for a while, if you've been with me for 5-6 months, go back and review and play the other ones, and then sit down and play just one chord on your guitar, and then try to improvise from there. Even if it doesn't sound real great, play one chord and make up some chords. Go somewhere with it. Try to be creative, even if it's a little frustrating. Don't put a lot of pressure on yourself, but just try to create something. All right, take care.